In this video, we're going to take a look at one of my old advertisements that I've had first put on Instagram and Facebook with the hopes of getting rid of all of my old clients and replacing them with new clients. And the whole ideal that I had when I was doing this is that I was tired of all of my old cheap clients. I was like, man, you know what? I'm making a good amount of money because I'm doing these video shoots for like $400 or $500 a day. But I was having to do like 20 video shoots a month. I was like, man, if I could just cut down to even just 10 videos a month, then I could just work half as much and still make the same amount of money. And that's exactly what I did. I ran these ads so I could get rid of all of my old clients and replace it with new people. That way I could just work 2.5 days a week, charge $800 to $1,000 a video shoot, and then basically be making six figures only working 2 days a week. That was the plan when I first started running these ads, and it actually ended up happening relatively fast. So we're gonna take a look at this old ad on Instagram and see what I was doing, and so we can see how it worked for me and stuff. So I'm gonna pop on over here to the Facebook ad manager. There we go, ads manager. Take a look at these old ads. Okay. All right, so first make sure I go to the right account because I got multiple businesses. And then voila, so here's my old account. As you can see, impressions is right around $2 million. I said $2 million. The impressions are right around 2 million impressions, and total money spent almost $8,000. And you can see that this reached a total of 640,000 people. So 640,000 people have seen my director's reel. So if I come over here to my ad, let me try to find one of the ones that did good. So this ad was seen 74,000 times. And it go down some more. You can see some of my other ads were seen like 100,000, 110,000 times in that one ad. We'll just go with this one that's at 74,000, so we can just take a little peek at it. Dang, another one, 88,000. So I'll go ahead and I'll hit that edit button. Okay, so I just clicked on one of the ads. This isn't the ad that I wanted to show you guys, but I'm glad that I clicked on it because Facebook has decided that this ad's not in line with their policy, because I got somebody in my demo reel smoking a blunt in a studio. And right here it says the ad isn't running because it doesn't follow our ad policies. It says we don't allow ads that promote the sale of cigarettes, cigars, chewing tobaccos, smoking accessories, tobacco pipes, hookahs, rolling papers, vaporized tobacco. So basically they took it down because I had somebody in the video smoking some weed. So that's one more thing to look out for. I forgot that they don't allow images of people smoking in ad placements on Instagram. So you gotta watch out for people smoking, and also watch out for, girls that got too much cleavage and showing a little bit too much skin. It's like each year Facebook becomes pickier and pickier about what ads they approve and what they allow in for advertisements on social media. So I wasn't even expecting to see that again. All right, so here is my ad. And as you can see, it says best music videos in Atlanta, starting at $800. And then the ad is one of my old video reels. And to pull this up, I just have to click above the video. If you have an ad running on social media and you want to look at your advertisement, you have to find your ad in your ads manager and go over to the ad set portion of the ad. So you just pretty much go over to the right. You see these over here, and go all the way over to the right. Find your ad, click on this little arrow over here, and then you can see the post. So if I just click on this, even though this ad is from like a year and a half ago or whatever, I can still pull this up and I can still basically look at all the comments and look at everything that happened on this ad. So this was like 90 weeks ago, so that's like 2 years ago. And here it says best music videos in Atlanta, starting at $800. So this is basically what I did to get new people coming in. And I was like, I want to just set the price at $800 because, like I said, $800 means that I only have to work about 2.5 days out the week, or I could work 2 days in 1 week, or maybe even if I worked 7 days in a week, then I would make almost $6,000 if I got a 7-day shoot going on in a week. So that was the price I was happy with. So I set my rate at that, and then bam, here's my ad that I set for that. Let me go back over here so we can look at kind of the targeting that I had on this ad. In my very first ads, I will use very little targeting. So right now you can see I set my ad for Atlanta. So my ad was going to target people that live within 35 miles of Atlanta. And the age demographic I was going for was anybody between 16 and 45, because when I work with music artists, most of the music artists are probably in their 20s. I have a few people in their 30s, and then I even have a few people that rap, and they be like 40. Dudes out here they still trying to rap at 40. More power to them. I'll take their money. All money's good for me. And then we have all genders, and then detail here. I didn't really do any advanced targeting on this one, so that's pretty much gonna just wrap it on up. Like I said, I ran this ad. And even though if you look at the amount of money that I had spent in total back then, like almost about $7,000 in 1 year on ads, it may seem like an overwhelming amount of money, but that comes down to just $20 a day on marketing. So I'm sure that you guys can invest $20 a day in your business on marketing, and that $20 a day got me 7 million views on social media, and out of those 7 million views, that was 600,000 people that watched my ad. So out those 600,000 people, even if I only had 1 out of every 10,000 people come to me as a client, that's still 60 clients. And then if I get 60 clients that book 2 video shoots a year, that's 120 video shoots times $800 to $1,000. So an easy $100,000 that came back to me for making that initial investment of $7,000 in marketing, or $20 a day in marketing. So $20 a day in marketing equated to me getting a new clientele that brings me about $105,000 to $110,000 a year. So I hope that this review will help you guys make your own review and set your own prices, so you guys can go ahead and start making the money that you want to make off of your music videos.